January 2009. Joe Biden is inaugurated Vice President of the United States.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will...
It was a remarkable moment for Biden, who had spent more than 35 years in the United States Senate. Born to a family of modest means in Scranton, Pennsylvania, he would become known as Lunch Bucket Joe. He joined the political world early and won election to the United States Senate at the ripe age of 29. He was sworn into office just 6 weeks after reaching the constitutionally required age of 30. From its earliest days, Biden's political career was not just about Joe, but about the larger Biden family. Politics was a family business. When Joe did well, the family did well. Joe's sister, Valerie Biden, became a political consultant who was hired by Joe's many campaigns. Brothers Frank and James became involved in securing government contracts and deals overseas with foreign governments. Joe's son Hunter became a Washington lobbyist, representing clients from Delaware, the state that his father represented in the U.S. Senate. When Joe Biden was elevated to the vice presidency, the family's ambitions grew accordingly. Now the world was a business opportunity, and the Biden family was looking for deals, including with foreign governments. Just months after Joe Biden was inaugurated vice president, his son Hunter Biden formed a company called Rosemont Seneca Partners. His partners had useful connections. One was Christopher Heinz, the stepson of Senator John Kerry, a powerful U.S. senator who would later become Secretary of State. The other partner was Devon Archer, a friend of Heinz. Rosemont is the name of the Heinz family's 90-acre estate outside of Fox Chapel, Pennsylvania. Rosemont Seneca, the new investment firm, opened an office in Georgetown, just 2 miles from the White House. Outside of Fox Chapel, Pennsylvania. One of Hunter Biden's big scores was a controversial deal he landed in the troubled nation of Ukraine. In 2014, the Ukrainian government fell, and Joe Biden became America's point man for the troubled country. Weeks later, Hunter Biden was hired by a corrupt Ukrainian energy company called Burisma, which paid Hunter at a rate of $1 million a year. This despite the fact that he had no experience in energy or in Ukraine.
If your last name wasn't Biden, do you think you would have been asked to be on the board of Burisma?
I don't know. Probably not.
Hunter landed on the Burisma board, as did his partner, Devon Archer. Hunter's ventures in Ukraine would later pose troubling questions of conflict of interest for his father, Joe.
I will support and defend.
Rosemont was landing deals around the world. But the big prize was China, with its booming economy and staggering growth. It's also an economy where relationships are key, especially with the Chinese government.
And I'd like now to raise our glass in a toast to many more generations of friendship and peace.
Hunter Biden began meeting with Chinese government officials at the highest levels of power. He had no background in China, little background in finance. Hunter's previous job had been as a lobbyist for an online gambling company located in Europe. But now, doors were opening to Hunter in China. Often, Hunter's meetings coincided almost directly with his father's high-level diplomacy with Chinese leaders. In April 2010, for example, Vice President Joe Biden met with the Chinese president at the Nuclear Security Summit in Washington, D.C. But at virtually the same time, halfway around the world, Hunter Biden was in China, meeting with government officials looking for financial deals. Who exactly was Hunter Biden meeting with? Only some of the most powerful finance officials in China. Hunter spent 2 days meeting with the top executives from China's sovereign wealth fund, Social Security fund, and largest banks. Hunter even posed with them for a series of pictures. So how did Hunter get these meetings? One Chinese website's account of the meeting touted that Chinese officials extended their warm welcome to Hunter Biden, quote, second son of the now Vice President, Joe Biden. In other words, Hunter got these meetings because of who his father was, Vice President of the United States.
I don't think that there's a lot of things that would have happened in my life that if my last name wasn't Biden.